Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker, another episode here. Going ahead and working at the no revival level of the game, which basically, as you can see off to the right, 1 life. There's no such thing as a second chance, so let's jump back in. Alright, so I am streaming this on Twitch, first time ever, so again, this is another series that's pretty much raw footage with maybe some chapter notes here and there. Been tending to do about an hour, which is basically 4 shifts. So, I'm going to head and do that. Alright, we've got the Atlas. And we now have pressurization available. So that does change some things significantly. We made a little bit of money last shift. Basically 300,000 against our $1.2 billion of debt. So, let's just take a peek here. Let's look at the workstation. I think... I don't know. I might wait a little bit on the laser cutter. I'll wait 1 shift. So let's start the shift. We're going to have to pick a ship. Alright, so the Atlases, the challenge is they have a engine that is really pretty darn dangerous. So I am likely to stay away from that. I might go with the heavy cargo. Let's see, macro light cargo. Basically about the same, so I could get through that a little quicker. Station hoppers, people, Exolab. That might be worth going for just because it's a little bit more money, because it just has more parts. But I'm trying, the thing I don't remember is internals. So let's see, if I go here or here. Alright, that's given me some more. We've got a class 1 reactor, same class. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So there is definitely a challenge in going ahead and, I have 1 life here. I don't have the ability to respawn like,
Morning there, Cutter.
let's let the cut stuff go through.
Hot tip. You know all the supplies you can buy at the kiosk? You can actually scrounge a lot of that stuff for free from the ship.
Come on now, Lou. You know that's against regs.
That's just because they want us to spend every penny at the company store.
It's also not safe. Nor sanitary.
Come on, what?
You know how long that stuff's been floating around and all that grime and dust?
They're vacuum sealed, Weaver.
Oh, probably well past their expiry date.
Okay, well, it's not like I'm saying to steal power cells and flip them on the black market.
Look, Lou. I need you to try and follow the rules now, you hear?
Yeah, whatever, boss. Catch you later, Rook. Lou out.
Cutter, I encourage you not to huff any old can of oxygen you find, but if you do, please just monitor your vitals after. Oh, and for God's sake, don't eat anything you find. Anyway, have a good shift. Holler if you need me.
Alright. So I'm looking for the atmospheric regulator.
Something special. Take a look at that rail gauge.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
What a beauty. You know, no matter how many times I see that old rail gauge fire, it never ceases to amaze me.
So
There'll be you on there one day.
communication array, interesting. I'm not sure I recall those. Alright, so The challenge I have, because this may end very quickly if I'm not careful, so I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to re-pressurize here.
Air pressure level increasing.
Alright, so what am I missing? Why are these doors not opening? Is there another airlock? I'm not seeing it. Component. No, it's the only airlock. Oh, wait a minute. So, because yeah, this is open underneath. So I don't necessarily need the door to be open. Hey, it's my little buddy. I think I've collected one, but... Whoops. Shoot. Waste and tethers. Silly me. That's what I meant to do. Pull it a little closer to me. Alright. So now let's take a look.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Alright, so engineering. Okay, so the components are going down. Alright, so we just have the outside edges that are kind of gonna... Okay, so that's what I want there, and then we'll go ahead, and if I do this, that should open up.
Airlock depressurizing.
And that now should just, you know, let us go. So I was just kind of holding on. So that takes care of that. So there's a possibility you could get damaged with things. Yeah, a little nervous, I'll tell you that. Because again, I really don't want this series to end. I'll go ahead and cut these and hope the top comes off. And it may spew. Well... Alright. Well, we did survive. Alright, well, we kind of survived. Let me get out of here. Okay. Ooh, alright. Let me get over there. So, the thing that sucks is we lost the ability to get to level 5 with that. I gotta rethink that one, because I'm not quite sure. And I'm guessing it was because there were a bunch of things in place.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Health
purchase.
levels stabilizing.
Alright, so we got the med kit. So we're back up. I mean, at this point, everything's depressurized. Again, we've lost pieces of things. Obviously, something caught on fire here and there. Okay. Alright, well, I guess it's good to know that I can survive a little bit of an explosion. Because, yeah, that was, I mean, that was severe, but it wasn't, insane. Damn, what have we got happening there? What's the electrical arcing? That's bad. Alright. Alright. Thing I gotta be careful of is I don't want... Alright, let me grab the grapple here. Oh, I did it again. Alright, so the power cell, popping that out helps a bit. Alright, so the best we're going to be able to do is level 4, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, get that down, get that there. So if I can find other power cells and other things, like I can decrease the energy going on. Because what I don't want to do is get in there and then have electrical damage, because that will obviously be a problem too. Okay, so we've got the communication array. Luckily that didn't get destroyed. But now I can pop in here. We'll just keep getting things cut up here. Because, yeah, we lost several computer terminals, stuff like that.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Alright. So, get ourselves over there. Seems like I don't know if I'm really going slower. Feels like it. I just don't know if I damaged the thruster a bit.
Welcome to Vintage Run 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna grab the grapple. We're gonna get this over to the furnace. So that'll give us a bit of salvage there.
Deposit accepted.
Okay, doesn't look like I have a cut there, so I'm guessing I need to get that cut from inside. So yeah, I'm a little obviously less familiar with this. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of get these tossed into the furnace. They're not gonna make me any money, but they're gonna just get stuff out of the way so that I don't have to worry about it.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
So, yeah, what I need to think through is how can I go ahead
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift.
and,
Get in while the getting's good.
how could I have gotten that? You know what? And what I didn't think of, I should have gone to the back. A lot of times the engine will come off the thruster cap. I bet that could have been a solution. Silly me. Yep. Because, yeah, what you can do, and then it doesn't implode from inside the same way, usually. Oh, well. It is what it is. But at this point, yeah, we'll cut this off. And, so that'll be 275,000. That's a nice bit of addition. And yeah, it would have blown that off, but it's not, you know, you do it from up here like that, and you're in pretty good shape. So, need to think that through a little bit next time, but oh well. So we'll see, because these are grade 2s. We'll see if I can do this without overheating. Yep, alright, cool. So we'll get all of these taken off. Whoops, guess we're a little too far. So we do have to let it cool down. I apologize, my voice is struggling a bit here. That's grade 2 as well. Wow. I'm just a little further out of range than one would think each time. Alright. So these should all be barge items. And I could have, in theory, like, taken the whole thing down together with the antenna, but it's just not the same. That is not floating well. What did we... Oh, I put the thruster cap in the wrong... I wasn't paying attention. That was a processor. Oh well. So I lost more money than I needed to lose. Oh well. Like, what's that red thing? That would be my, my red thing. Okay. So we got all these antennas. Antenna base. Now, I'm trying to remember... I should be okay, because I don't have level 2 reactors yet, so I think... Okay, now we'll have to release it from inside, so we'll do that. So I think at this point, I'm gonna head up, and then we'll see if I can get some more things chopped up here without causing any... I did not hit any kind of thing there, but it made some weird noise. So I just need to be careful that we don't have any fuel tanks hiding behind anything. Alright, we got any pieces down here? We do. Alright, so those are furnace, those are processor. So I guess I'm probably theoretically going to have to break those off. But let's go ahead. What I want to do is get the bottom out if I can. Get some of the floors removed. There we go. Okay. That'll drop me down. Alright. So we'll be able to get the bottom off next time. Alright, so just enough. But yeah, we destroyed almost $2 million. So not the best result, certainly.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52.
Alright.
Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it.
Yes, I know I have my power, but that I was gonna at some point do something with my cutter, but I'm kind of okay if I get all the way to whatchamacallit, the if I get all the way to 50%, that should be okay. Again, sometimes there's fuel tanks out here. I'm not seeing anything, so I think we're okay. But we'll get this off the front here, and come on down here. We'll get those points. Whoops, oh, that works. Alright, so just trying to pay attention again. Alright, so we've got processor, and again, small pieces, so nothing terrific, but...
Processing object.
You know, and this is bigger. Like, there's a lot of pieces here that will go in, so that'll give me a good amount. All right, let's go down here, because what I want to do now is get the panels off, and if I can do that, that'll help empty some things out. So there was a suggestion from someone that a lot of folks kind of do the bottom and then they can just dump things into the barge from there, and that's a sound plan. So that is what I am going to do after I've, you know, blown up $2 million worth of stuff. Again, these are light enough that it just, the tethers seem like a little bit of a waste for that. Now, we do have the reactor still. Obviously, if that had blown up, I think that would have ended us for sure. Alright. So, but now I can kind of sit down here, and we can just, again, get everything cleaned up, and this should be a little quicker. You know, obviously we're gonna still run out of oxygen because we're not getting things, and that's the frustration with losing all those points, is, you know, we're gonna have like 37 links tokens that we don't get, which helps us, you know, get a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's just the tether thing getting to 75%. What else is down there?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Some piece flew down, which is okay. Alright, so again, these are all little loose pieces. I do need to kind of get in there and get a better view of what's around. Alright, so the reactor will be back there, so I do have to be careful. So that should, in theory, give me all of this. I just need to be careful of what I have. And again, it takes a little bit to loosen some things here. Alright, so that's processor, that's processor. So yeah, at this point we want to take the tether, toss it in there, get out of the way. Alright, that should be a good hunk of things. Where is the okay, the reactor's up there. Alright, but this again is like where we get some benefit. Alright. How am I floating? Probably because I hit myself. Alright. So I just gotta be careful that I'm stable and that everything holds together. So before I lose power, let me go get the thruster disengaged here. So that'll allow me to do some of the, to pull the thruster out of the back, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so what I can do, do I have enough time is the question. So yes, we need grapple. I have the grapple. So we are going to pull this reactor, and then we are going to grab that, put it down there, and that should just go. And there we go. No reactor meltdown. We're all set. Alright, cool. So that's kind of my biggest remaining threat. Everything else It's interesting. Why did that blow off the back? Okay. You know, but yeah, the flame and all that, a lot of that happened because because yeah, what I want to do is get, I don't know again, that I can do this and have enough time with my oxygen. I should be okay now.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to the
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Alright.
Applying credit.
So we got salvage 1. So we'll go get some air. Alright. That was a good shift. And again, we're only halfway done, so drifting way too high because I had my climb on for too long. Alright.
Welcome to Venetron 9000.
oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
Alright. For some reason, I'm like a little rusty on the controls. So I don't know that I have a clear... Yeah, I don't really have a clear thing on the back. But again, we'll grab these pieces as we see them.
Credits assigned.
No, I just want to make sure. Just take a quick peek. Processor, yeah, all of that is processor. So we're going to take the tether, we're going to toss it over there. That should then go through there. And we'll be alright with that unless it gets stuck, so I have to be careful. Because sometimes when it's red, the tether will give way. And then, obviously, I don't need it to drift into the furnace. And it did give way, but we're kind of in there already, so it'll get collected. Alright, we'll pull this off. Alright, get the cutter.
Deposit accepted.
But again, we at least don't have the everything falling apart
Processing
here.
valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay. So we have that. We have all of that. Go ahead and get some of these up here. I was gonna say there's gonna be pieces down here that I want to be careful of, because there are flammable things above. So I was gonna say there should be pieces here that I can take.
You got 5 minutes remaining in your shift, Cutter. 5 minutes. We were out.
Well, I need to stop doing that. Tethers cost money, man. They cost a good amount of money. Okay. That'll be that.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Alright, I just want to get a spot so I can see. I'm thinking I probably still can't collect the parts. So eventually we're going to be able to get a ship that we're working on. That happens as part of the storyline. And then we need those parts, so that fuse that's floating there becomes crucial. But I'm thinking, yeah, I can't do anything with it. So see, there's a regulator there that we maybe could have done something with. Just hard to say. Alright, so the question is, okay, those aren't cut points. Can I get these off in any way? Doesn't look like it, because it's interesting. So I'm just trying to get some pieces here and again make some progress where we can. So I'm thinking there's some power cells somewhere else, because obviously we're still getting power, which is a little odd. Alright, see, so that was a $250,000 thing that turned into a $300 piece of scrap with the explosion that we had, which kind of sucks. Well, more than kind of sucks, it really sucks. Alright, so we got that off. Again, just trying to make sure that I don't mistakenly do something that electrocutes me, because at this point that would be a bit disappointing. Obviously I don't want to break my helmet, like, you know, but there's all these opportunities for death, and again, on no revival we don't have the luxury of the spare. And again, I was certainly not planning to have, you know, 4 ships be it, so I definitely don't want that to be my reality. Alright, like these things are almost not worth it, but we gotta get them out of the way, because they're just in the darn way. And they just create confusion, visibility problems. Alright, we'll get this terminal. I don't think I'm going to get to salvage level 2 yet.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now, there's mattresses on top of those.
Got her. Got about
Usually
1 minute
they
to take my
separate.
shift.
Or did it burn up, maybe? Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so we'll go ahead and drop that down there.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, so there you go. See, and the mattress is like worth some crazy amount too, so you definitely want to
Salvage secured.
grab them if you can. So, you know, 20 grand for a mattress.
Are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
It can, but I should be able to make 20 seconds, so we're gonna assume we're good. Alright, and I'm gonna try to cut this. Shoot. Can I cut this last piece? There we go. Alright, and then the shift is over. Alright, 2 shifts. 4 million, but again, the reactor's a big part of that. But we had the reactor, we had the thruster. We definitely had a bunch of things. We had a couple computer terminals that were worth $250,000. So these are all good results. Getting ourselves down to 1.235 billion. So the debt is slowly being chipped away. Alright. Should be okay. We've got some fuel that is in the back. Alright, what I may do is I'm going to go ahead and I think cut the window out of the front here, just to get that done. And then that'll give me my options. So I just need to be careful here, because obviously I don't want to create a problem by destroying more stuff inside. Alright, so we got that. It's hard to see that edge, because it won't cut the nano panels. The laser can't do that. I think I took a hunk of glass out, though. Shoot. So that was a really crappy angle. Oh well. Is what it is. Alright, so we got that. Again, trying to get a cleaner angle there. Do that. So sometimes cutting this stuff out, like, does become a bit of a pain. So there you go, we lost another $6,000. Okay, so that's given me the warning. Alright, and I think at this point we got it free. Yep. But yeah, we lost, because normally it's like 80 grand for that piece of glass, and it's down to 65, so definitely not as good as I would have liked. We'll get some of these off, and again, if we're here, I should be able to get some of these pulled out. Just gotta be careful again. So if you smash them into yourself, that becomes the problem, and then you'll suffocate and die, and that is really easy to do. Alright, was this piece moving? It is. Cool. Is this piece loose too? Awesome. Well, is it? Now I'm wondering. That one seems to be... No, that one is not, so... Let's, get that. There we go. Now it's broken off. Why is that got that much momentum? Holy Christmas. Alright, you get in there. You go over there. You have a light in there, so we'll pull you out. And then you now go... Alright, what if I got screwed up here? So that'll pull that. Don't blow me up. Alright. Alright, so that is not heading there. Alright, we got salvage level 2. Is this one loose? No, not yet. So I got a little bit more cutting to do in here. Got to get the airlock free. That's the other piece that's going to be important.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Right. So let's go get this side of the ship taken care of. Alright, there's the other power cell. I knew there had to be one hanging out in here somewhere. Because otherwise... You know, the problem is, like, if you pull the power cells off too early... see, so, like, now, if I go ahead and do this, like, all those lights should go off. Well, maybe not. Okay, well... Oh, there's one there, too. So, well, anyway, we'll keep doing the work. Do I have anything above me? No. I want to move along. Oh, there's another one. There's a lot of power cells, which is good, I guess. All right. No, I want the cutter. Just gotta watch. Where's my oxygen level? Okay. So we got that. We gotta head over here so we can unlock the airlock from the frame. And then we gotta get up here. And again, cut through all of these. We'll have the other airlock piece. Then the wall should start drifting out. So, again, multiple power cells, like, yeah, we're going to have lots of opportunity here, that's for sure. Alright, you're going to get cut there. Okay, so there we go. Everything's finally slipping apart. again, I don't want to mistakenly get these power cells out, so I'm going to definitely disconnect them so that as I pull things, they should be floating around. Get the lights, just loosen everything up. Can I do anything with those? It just... I'm worried I'm too close to level 4 getting knocked off, too. No. Alright, I did get the light off of there. Alright. So we're going to tether from here to there. That should pull that off. That'll give us a good hunk. That'll give us that.
Applying credits to account.
Okay, you are furnace. And then
Raw material.
now I got, now let me grab. We should be okay. I gotta be ready in case it's still connected. Alright, you hold on.
Low oxygen reserves.
Alright. Because yes, I do not need that whole thing that's furnace bound to drift in. Alright. So, I just feel like I'm not getting a lot in this, whoa. I mean, I've not played in a little bit. I mean, I guess it's been a couple weeks, but I feel like I used to be so much more quick with these controls. I feel like I'm a little rusty. Should honestly not be this rusty, but I am. Okay. Yeah, the problem is now I've like turned the angle up. Like this is just, I guess we're far enough away. I just want to be careful. Alright, I gotta remember next shift to repair the grapple. This thing is getting down there for sure.
Applying credit to account.
Alright, get the chairs. Like the cockpit's got a good amount of stuff in it.
Salvage deposit accepted.
But again, these blown up pieces are just terrible. Yeah, see, like, there's that piston there, but it's just ignoring me because I can't do it yet. So it's like, no, those aren't really there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And that, again, was a fuse or something. But yeah, those yellow items are going to become important later. We got the regulator. That'll be good. Alright, what else? Oh, okay. So we have lights and some bins, but we're gonna get about 150 grand between these. Get the lights out of the way. Alright, I'm just being very deliberate. I apologize, I'm definitely not as engaged in the conversation as I might normally be, but I'm just not happy I blew myself up with the pressurization. And normally, and I think it might have been, again, because I was inside and all that stuff was that way. Although I swear I've taken the thruster cap off before, which again I could have done. Question is there anything else, or can that go in the furnace?
If you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it.
I'm thinking it can just go in the furnace. I'm gonna move it a little bit and get it over here. Because what I'm trying to do is get it clear of the ship so that I don't like suddenly rotate the ship in is the problem. Alright, let's just stop you. Alright, and if I go from here to there, hopefully that will work without hitting anything and taking anything through. Alright, So hopefully I didn't miss something significant and we just get a lot of stuff.
Material accepted.
Alright, nice. We left a light in there. Oh well. You do get one of those, some of those sometimes, but $3 grand, not something I'm gonna lose sleep over. But my bigger problem with these edges is,
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I don't know that I can get those pieces off. You know, and again, these are $146,000 power cells, so
Salvage deposit secured.
like that's why
Credits awarded.
we pull them loose and work with them, because I mean, heck, between all 4 of these, we got like half a mil
Salvage
here.
registered. Transferring credits.
So again, that's real money. Alright, do I have...
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Like, I don't see a bunch of power cells over here, so either they all blew up, which is possible. Again, I'm gonna get these knocked off. Okay. Now I need to get these all cut loose. And that will allow us to get things down to the barge. I might have enough time to do this. So, if I focus...
Don't forget that your equipment durability doesn't take care of itself.
I know.
Here's acting up on you. Best practice is to patch it up in the hab. Your tools should be working.
Yeah, I saw somebody
Not the
on
other way around.
here the other day on Twitch, and they like were repairing stuff at like 80%. I'm like, you crazy? But I mean, I get you don't have to worry about anything then, but when everything works super fast, but that's how you lose money, man. Like, obviously I've got 2 or 3 shifts.
Salvage secured.
Alright, all of this is barge. Come on. Because I can get to level 3. I have faith here. If I can get all of these sails off, I think it will get me there. Did that one go already? Oh, it must have. Oh no, it just finally
Salvage
did.
deposit
Okay.
registered. Account credited.
Okay. That's that one. Alright, this should definitely get me there. I'd be really surprised if
You
it
got 1
didn't.
minute left. Time to shift your biscuits.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
See, all I'm doing is banging like pieces around. Where'd that thing go? And again, it's $20, so if I lose it, it's not like, oh my god. But alright, let's get that. Get ourselves our 20 grand. Get this other bed off. Come on. I don't understand. Well, how am I stuck down there? Yes, it's my oxygen. I get it.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, we want that light off. Oop. I might have lost it. Or I was throwing it down and hopefully it worked. Alright, so I'm going to do this one more shift. And that will end the episode. So we will get where we will get. But that's kind of my normal stuff, is 4 shifts at a time, basically an hour. You know, a few minutes here and there with anything else that might happen. Alright. And this one, I may not push it too far, because since I can't get to 5, I may just get myself to 4 and be like, yeah, that's good enough. I mean, I just hope I can get to 4, because like I said, what I can't figure out is what do I do, come on, get over there. Oh, I forgot to fix my cutter. Stupid me. Just trying to get through this hour. But, anyway. So what my point is... See, because I can get that whole thing in there, but I don't think I can do... I can't take these apart, it doesn't look like. I've got no cut points, because those aren't cut points. So I think as I pull these in, I might be in danger. Because what I can do is now take this, go in there, and that will take everything, but I'm going to lose all that stuff. So let me get this airlock before it, like, does something stupid. Alright. Whoop. No, we're not going to lose that into the furnace. I do have a light in there, but again, $3 grand ain't going to do it. We don't have... I already took the panel off, so we're good. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm going to need more tethers. Kind of sucks. Alright. So we've got a light. But yeah, at this point I'm almost like fixing. So let's see. It just, are we gonna go down too much? Because like I should be able to go there and there, and those will get me in.
Looks like you used your last tether.
I did.
Head on over to the
I
kiosk
did
to
use
pick
my
up
last tether. Alright. Okay. He's going in the right place. He is. That is not. Okay, so the big thing is, again, all those cables that I can't separate, are they going to be a problem? Because like everything internally now is a furnace. Alright. Yeah, we're getting awfully close to, okay. Oh goodness, we lost 72 grand. Whew. Alright, so now what I need to do, like I should be able in this shift to get pretty much everything else, I think. Alright, so that is a panel. I was wondering, I think I see a whole frickin' panel up there, and I did. So.
Object accepted for processing.
Alright.
Credits deposited.
What I need to do is make sure there's nothing really big. Like, yeah, see there's a computer over there. So I need to get those large things decoupled still. And just get the
Salvage accepted.
big pieces. Man, that 80,000, but cutting that out is going to be a lot. So I may take the chance, and I might not get there, but because at this point, all right. So I can get these doors. See, I did not realize these doors will come out. So I could have done that when I depressurized and then tried to do some other things. All right. So we have that door. Is there another door? Or is that the door blew up? Okay. So I'm not, I mean, other than a few little things here and there, and I suppose it might be just close enough. The 80 grand is not making me happy with the air filter, but I am not going to take the time, sorry, to do the air filter. It's just not going to happen.
registered. Transferring credit.
Let me go check back here. Alright, we got the thruster fuel, so that would be foolish. Yeah. That would have been worse. Is there nothing? Oh, there's nothing. Alright, never mind. Like, I'm not gonna throw that away, but I guess I am, so that must have gotten destroyed. Alright, now the O2 canister. Alright, so that gets me all the way up there. Aluminum, we got some lights. But at least that way, like, I don't have to go spend 10 grand for a canister. I wish I could keep the others, but you can't. It'll just fill me up again, but... and if I go to the end, I'll need it, but I think if I just suck this into the furnace now... I think that's what I got, and then I think we're done. So, we're gonna get this in. And yeah, we should make level 4. I mean, I get there's that 80 grand and all, but so I'm just trying to grab anything that's a little bit more.
Account credit applied.
Alright, let's see what we do here. So the big thing will be when we lose the 80 grand for the air filter, but everything else, I mean, at this point it's too late. So if I've missed something, like it's too far in there, it's kind of like a little bit of a black hole with gravity once it gets to a certain point. So
Raw material accepted.
alright, I need... Alright, oh, I missed another door somewhere. I didn't think there were any left. Alright, O2 canister gets us... Wow. Where are these doors that I missed? Seriously? I don't have enough yet? Okay, what am I missing? Well, this is now kind of a pain because now I have to just find pieces, but there's nothing big.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Again, once I get to 4, I'm done, but I just gotta find pieces, I guess. Alright, there's gotta be something big. There just is not. I don't understand. You're gonna tell me all these little things add up to whatever, like 50 grand or something?
Raw material deposited.
Like, what is this thing? It's literally worth nothing. Alright, this is gonna be really annoying if I, like, can't get enough here to make it. What about that one? No, it's only 168. I thought it was, like, far away and worth a lot. But it's not. I mean, it is slowly trickling up there, but...
Deposit accepted.
This is insanity. That I'm having to pick scraps like this to make it. And I still may not make it. I was gonna say the food pack and stuff is worth a good amount. Come on. Alright, 1400 there. Man, I am missing that thruster now, I'll tell you, because that 250 grand would have absolutely got me what I needed. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to 4. Like, something is missing somewhere. What's that? Little piece? It just looked bigger. Is there something floating up top? I mean, there are, but they're not that big.
Raw material deposited.
Alright, well
Transferring
that's...
credit.
There's 1,200, because I think there's an $800.
Got 5 minutes left till we call her a day. We were out.
Yeah, there you go. There's 860 there. Yeah, I'm just worried there's pieces that are out there that are big that I just can't see that got blown up from that explosion.
Material deposited.
Oh, come on. It's 193. Yeah, as soon as I get to 4, I'm done. I'm just still worried I'm not going to make it. Alright. Because, yeah, I mean, these are like just tiny pieces of nothing. But clearly it's like showing there's like 10 grand sitting around somewhere. Like, I'm wondering, like, what I need is like some light bulbs or something. Like, do I have some lights that are floating around? Is there anything back here? Sometimes stuff heads in the back. No. I'm not gonna make it to 4, am I? Oh, there's a light. Is that gonna be enough? Please be enough? Oh, it's not.
Deposit registered.
It's not. My God. Oh, there's a food pack. It's another 900. I'm just trying to find anything that's worth something. We're running out of oxygen, and it doesn't make sense to spend 10 grand. So yeah, we're just not going to get it here, but... Man, I'm irritated about that thruster. I just gave it away. Yeah, like these are all already down at the barge. Because pretty soon I'm going to have to head in. There's nothing floating around. There's something big somewhere that I'm just totally... Oh, a power cell. That will do it. See, I knew there was something big somewhere. Alright. Holy moly. Alright. So that is as good as we're gonna get. I mean, now we've got just a sliver. That makes sense. I'm like, there's gotta be something.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are
And there was. Alright. So, we did survive. It was not pretty. But we did make it. Alright, and we haven't ranked up is the other issue. So we do have some tokens, so I am, well, at this point, restarting the level. Like this is I'm gonna come back here, so
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
I'm gonna go out to the menu. We'll wrap it up. I need to repair my equipment, but then I'm also hoping I can get an oxygen upgrade and stuff like that. I just don't know that I have the level to do it. I probably have the points, but if I can keep increasing my oxygen, because eventually you can get to the point where you can make it in one shift without getting any more oxygen. But we're still rank 6. Again, just not the greatest job there, but just have to be more careful. And you know, the problem is my ship choices are basically going to stay the same. It's just now I'm potentially going to have pressurized ships. So the real issue is, can I pull the thruster cap off the end of the Atlas and not have stuff explode inside? And I don't know that I can. So we're gonna have to see, but if nothing else, even if I lose items, as long as I don't explode, I suppose that will be better. But my concern is doing that at the end. Is there going to be too much pressure on the reactor? And I don't know that. And again, if I just nervous of ending. I mean, I don't want the series to end so quickly. I mean, yeah, I can start another one and learn from it, but that's not the goal here. Like, in theory, I should have known enough already with going through the career mode fully and doing all the ships, because that's why I'm staying away from that the Atlas instead of the Mackerel. Is the way you deal with the engines is you pull it out and then you've got to like dive in through fire and turn off the fuel shutoff valve, and I've definitely died once or twice that way because you get stuck because it's not just an open path, and then the fire catches up to you and you burn up and you're done. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this and haven't dropped a like or have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you're seeing this on Twitch, please consider becoming a follower. All of those things would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you next time.